Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first Match Predictions podcast for the English Premier League. This is episode 1. It is taking place on the 7th of October, 2023. And I welcome all of you. You can more than welcome to subscribe, like the video. And if the content you see, you enjoy, and you feel that it is useful, you can share this video with whoever you feel or find this video useful. My purpose is to predict match outcomes according to what I see in stats. And yeah, this is simply recreational. This is not a compulsory thing of mine. It's just I was thinking how I could use my business background and also my maths background, um, incorporate that into a hobby of mine. Okay. So I thought, okay, I'll send out the video and see if there are people that like my content. They can then show the interest by liking, subscribing, and also sharing the video. And hopefully, if I see that there's a lot of interest in my content, I will create a second episode for the EPL fixtures after the international break. Okay. So let's see how it goes. I'm very excited and I'm very happy to have all of you with me. If you can please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Okay. So Luton Town versus Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I looked at a couple of things in this fixture. And what I found was that this game is going to go over 2.5. That is my prediction for this game. There's a lot of things that I looked at that I didn't really highlight now. And in my future episodes, I think I will highlight certain things that I looked at that will be a bit more clear to you why I took that pick. Okay, so for Luton, Tottenham Hotspur, my first prediction will be over 2.5 goals in this game. Okay. In game 2, we will have Manchester United versus Brentford. Now, for this prediction, I just want to get my notes out quickly. For this prediction, I found that the goals are going to go under. Because there were certain indicators that I looked at, and I think the video will be much longer if I have to describe to you what indicators I've used to decide on this outcome. But what I did was I tried to minimize the risk by taking a market that you have two outcomes. You either have a draw or it can be under 2.5. The value on that is 1.77. Not bad. I think it's a good bet because I think that this game is going to go under. Okay. I think the draw is just there for insurance for security purposes. Okay. And then we move on to Burnley versus Chelsea. Chelsea is my team. I support them very passionately. Unfortunately, over the last year or so, because of management and leadership, things haven't been going according to our normal expectations, which is good. It's all good. My heart is still blue, and I'm still loyal to the club. However, I see that Chelsea is going to struggle in this game. However, I think that there will be a lot of goals in this game. That's my prediction. The goals will be over 2.5, so there will be 3 or more goals in this game. That is my match prediction. Value on that is quite nice. What I will do in my future episodes is I will actually put a box there that will give you the prediction that I've decided on. Okay, that will be an addition. So yes, we move on to that. There will be a lot of goals here. I don't know who the goal scorers will be. That would be interesting if some of you can maybe leave a comment on who you think the goal scorers will be in the Chelsea Burnley game or any game that I might review in this episode. If you can just give me the goal scorer, it would be nice. It could be something interesting to look at. Okay. But yes, for Chelsea Burnley, I see this game going well over 2.5. If not 3 goals, 4 goals. Okay. We move our fourth fixture. We have Everton versus Bournemouth. Now these two teams, they're both bottom log, and they also have been very disciplined. So what I looked at, I didn't see any goal trends and I didn't see any results. So I went on a prop in this game, which is the bookings. So I'm going to be looking at the bookings. If you look at Everton and Bournemouth together, I think they have approximately like 30 cards, which is well below average in the English Premier League games. And there is a trend on, I think it is Everton that have their games have been going under cards. So my prediction for this game is that there will be less than 4 cards in the game. Okay, value is quite nice on that. Check it out. I don't know what books you are using, but yeah, you'll check your book and you'll see that it's quite nice value. It's close to 75% on your investment. Okay. We move on to the next one. Fulham versus Sheffield United. Now, this is sort of like a showdown from the Championship League, and now they are in the Premier League, both of these teams. Sheffield United got promoted this season, and Fulham have been struggling, okay, with goals. So, and they lost their last game against Chelsea, I think. Not sure now. But what I can say is I feel like Fulham might just drop the ball again in this game. So I'm going to go with Sheffield to win or for this game to go under 2. So it's a combo bet. So if you guys look at your books, you'll see it's an all bet. So you either have the result, which is Sheffield, or under 2 goals in the game. That gives you 50% on the investment. Not bad. If you can parlay that with maybe one of the other legs, I think it would be a nice valued bet. Okay. But Fulham, Sheffield United, I think is going to go under. It's going to be a very boring game. So I don't think you should watch this game. If you want to and you're a fan, you can. But yeah, I don't think anything is going to happen in this game. All good. My correct score there, I mean, for interest sake, would be that I think Sheffield United win 1-0. Okay. And then moving on to the next one, we have Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Now, I suspect Crystal Palace is going to win this game. Okay. However, I feel that the line is a bit, it's not convincing enough for Crystal Palace to grab the win. So, and I also looked at either half and it wasn't very convincing for me. So I think it can be a draw, it can be a win for Crystal Palace, but I'm not sure. There wasn't enough indicators for me to decide on the result. Also with the goals, I don't know what the goals are going to be. So I'm going to look at a prop in this game. When I looked at the stats, Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, they don't really get a lot of corners in their games. So, and one of the trends in the Crystal Palace side is that they are under what They are under corners. So yes, that's basically the prediction for Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. Sorry, I clicked something and I don't know how to go back. So yeah, under 10 corners. Okay, for Crystal Palace. You can take the insurance there if you want. Maybe if you want to parlay the under from Sheffield and the corners from Crystal Palace, then you can take the under 11. Okay, just to get a safer prediction there. Okay, all good. Moving on, we're almost done. Brighton versus Liverpool. Now, this game has been a tough fixture for Liverpool in the past. They have not grabbed a win against Brighton since 3 fixtures ago. So, my thing is, this game screams goals when it goes to like the previous games, but I feel like this game is going to go under because I just feel like this game is a tough game for Liverpool. They're not gonna score. If they do score, they score 1 or 2. Brighton, they are priced very high, so I don't think they are going to score as much as they are expected to. In the last couple of games, they have been scoring and beating the spread a couple of times with their goal scorers, Welbeck, March, a couple of other guys. So what I see here is a prediction that I'm going to take is the under 3 goals. Okay, I want to just highlight that this is a very risky prediction. However, there is good value on that. And according to my model, I feel like this game is going to go under, and everyone, I think the books priced this game in a way that people would go on the over. But I don't think it's going to go over. I think it's going to go under. So my final prediction, they under 3 for 90% of your investment. So if you invest in this game, in this market, you will receive 90% of your investment back if the prediction goes through. Okay, moving on. 2 more fixtures. We have West Ham versus Newcastle. I think this game is going to, I'm not sure about the result here. It's a tough one to predict in terms of results. But what I can say is that there are going to be goals in this game. West Ham can score. Newcastle have been scoring. So yeah, there's nothing more to say in this game. I think it's going to be goals. And if you're going to try to correct score this game, it's going to be difficult because the more goals there are, the more difficult it is to predict the correct score. So yeah, I would just go with the goals, be happy and sit back, get your popcorn out and watch this game because it's going to be a cracker. Okay, then Aston Villa, Wanderers, Wolves. This game, again, I could not really decide on whether it's going to go over goals or under goals, whether you're going to get the result. I could have taken double chance on Wolves, but then I saw something that I didn't like. So I'm staying away from results and goals in this game, and I am focusing on the bookings because what I did find is that the ref in this game is quite a strict ref. What is his name? Robert something. Can't remember now. But he gives out a lot of cards. He gave out a red card in the first game that he ref in the season. Oh no, in this game week. In these 3 weeks now. The first game week, I think it was against Nottingham Forest. He also gave a red card. So he's a strict ref. So and then I looked at the clubs, how they earn their yellow cards, and these 2 clubs are quite aggressive clubs. So I'm looking at the bookings in this game. It seems to me like the bookings are gonna go over 5.5. again, this is the same as the Liverpool game. It's a very tough prediction, but it's the only prediction I could feel comfortable giving into the public domain because I don't feel comfortable with the result here, and I also don't feel comfortable with goals. I don't know which way it's gonna go. So I go with bookings. I know these teams are very um aggressive. I just think of Aston Villa, I think of John McGinn, and that guy always gets a yellow card. So that's probably one of the cards already. So people, Villa and Wolves, we are taking the over bookings. Over five, né? Over five. Okay, our last prediction for this game also, I was struggling to pick a side. It's a very tight line in terms of Man City is priced very high according to their head-to-head against Arsenal. So I'm scared of that. However, they did lose their game. Was it someone? I can't remember now, but they lost against someone before they lost in against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. So I don't know. I feel like City is gonna grab a draw here. I feel like there's gonna be goals in this game, like a 1-1, 2-1 vibe. So I'm going to go with Man City draw or win and over 1.5. That is 1.82. So yes, that prediction also, I'm very skeptical about that one because this is a tight game, and yeah, so if it was up to me and I would actually have to bet on this game, I won't bet at all. And we know what is the best bet. We know what the best bet is. The best bet is no bet. So keep your monies, watch this game, see how it goes, and maybe later in the second half, if there wasn't any goals, maybe you can live bet something. I don't know. But I don't feel comfortable with the result here. I'm giving you this prediction just because I have to look at all 10 games, but I don't like the the result and the over. I didn't see anything in corners, I didn't see anything in books. So yeah, just to give you a prediction, I think City, because they lost, they're on a losing vibe. Arsenal have been winning. They have like no losses and stuff. Man City lost, so they would want to get the result. And I'm thinking with that psychology, I'm backing Man City. And because Haaland is playing and it's two high scoring teams, I'm gonna go with the over. So I'm going DC, double chance, over 1.5 for Man City Arsenal there. Okay. But yeah, that's it, people. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of uh the English Premier League match predictions. As I see, if people are showing more interest, I can do an episode for the other leagues as well. But it will depend on how many people actually want that because it takes a lot of time and to prepare the slides and all that. So let me know in the comments if you guys want other leagues as well. And then also, if where you guys see I bet overs, why my prediction is overs. If you can look at that fixture and identify um, goal scorers, it could also help our whole community, you know, get a more accurate take on certain games. But yes, people, go well. And one last thing, let's make sure that we don't just invest our money, but we calculate risk and then invest our monies. Okay, go well, people, and I will see you next time.